had this dream of building my own car and car company, and now we've come this far.
Imagine a world where the roar of innovation drowns out the hum of electric motors. The hypercar manufacturer Koenigsegg, renowned for engineering marvels in speed and luxury, has just unveiled something groundbreaking. An engine so advanced it could rewrite the future of cars as we know them. But what makes this innovation a potential game-changer in a market dominated by electric vehicles? And why is its CEO boldly claiming it will redefine the EV trend altogether? In this video, we'll peel back the layers of this jaw-dropping announcement to uncover the secrets behind this revolutionary technology. From its cutting-edge design to the mind-blowing performance claims, this might be one of the most ambitious challenges to EV dominance yet. Buckle up, because what you're about to discover will shake the foundations of the automotive industry. A bold declaration that stunned the automotive world. Visionary CEO Christian von Koenigsegg, the visionary behind one of the most iconic supercar manufacturers, has surely left the entire automotive industry aghast. Dramatically, he said in one of the ultra-exclusive events, "This engine will destroy all electric cars." The statement is not just provocative, but a direct confrontation to the loud rising claim of electric vehicles, EVs, from almost everywhere else. This statement sounded raspy to an industry that remembered it was running the electric race, almost like a brave antithesis to the future of mobility that this new electric-first narrative had started to shape. It was a dramatic event that matched the declaration. One sleek and futuristic venue properly fitted to Koenigsegg's image of innovating. The atmosphere was buzzing with anticipation from the selected group of automotive experts, journalists, and insiders invited into the space. Dimmed visuals combined to form a definite message about just what was planned to roll out. When Koenigsegg stepped up at the podium, that knack of confidence and charisma all his own instantly drew the crowd's attention and set the tone for what would become one of the biggest talking points in recent automotive history. Koenigsegg wasn't unveiling just another product. He was introducing a technology that could redefine high-performance vehicles. It wasn't about words, it was about questions they provoked. All this while, EVs had belonged almost entirely to that ultimate plug-in promise of sustainability. Supported by all major automakers and governments, as well as environmentalists, Koenigsegg's pronouncement has come right to the heart of the cause, offering an alternative vision beyond electric propulsion that will rival, if not surpass, EV performance, efficiency, and environmental impact. This only sparked heated debate across the industry. Did it represent some real game-changing potential, or just another fantastic concept from a boutique manufacturer? To some, it was a fair hyperbole. To others, it offered an argument well-deservedly in need of waking up the industry that has quite possibly put all its eggs in that electric basket. As much as one can say, Christian von Koenigsegg did again exactly what Christian von Koenigsegg does best, disrupting the present state of affairs and forcing everyone to rethink what could possibly entail in the future of mobility. As the audience buzzed with anticipation, Christian von Koenigsegg leaned in and promised a breakthrough so revolutionary it could reshape the future of transportation. But what exactly was this game-changing innovation? Introducing the Lightspeed Freevalve engine. Koenigsegg's Lightspeed Freevalve engine has been designated as the engineering marvel from Koenigsegg, defining the new benchmark in performance for internal combustion engines. Rather than relying on the traditional way to open and close the intake and exhaust valves with a camshaft, this design makes use of pneumatic actuation, whereby each valve is controlled independently. This innovation has the potential to offer unmatched precision while optimizing the fuel and airflow for performance and efficiency, as well as emissions. Koenigsegg breaks free from the confines of mechanical design, and by so creating an engine that brings together historical combustion energy and modern sustainability. The versatility offered by the Lightspeed Freevalve engine is really impressive. In contrast to most internal combustion engines, which can only run on designated fuel types, this engine can run with many fuels, including ethanol, methanol, and synthetic fuels. This quality makes it an eco-friendly option, particularly when fed with renewable or low-carbon fuels. This engine utilizes existing fuel systems rather than rare earth materials coupled with a huge charging grid like electric vehicles would normally depend on, making it a more practical and sustainable option in areas where adoption of EVs has yet to thrive. Absolutely an innovation groundbreaker in performance usage, the Lightspeed engine is compact and lightweight, delivering impressive power and torque levels comparable to leading electric hypercars, alongside promises of fuel economy heretofore thought impossible from internal combustion engines. All characteristics combined in the Lightspeed engine epitomize the true game changer, not just for Koenigsegg hypercars, but potentially for other application areas in the world such as the commercial or everyday models. It is a most harmonious combination, according to Christian von Koenigsegg, in terms of innovation and tradition. It actually provides the magic of sound and emotions traditional engines deliver, and many enthusiasts miss in silent electric vehicles, without compromising quality or exceeding today's excellent environmental standards. The Lightspeed Freevalve engine doesn't claim to be just a competitor for electric vehicles. Instead, it aims to be a very real alternative that will provide the best of both worlds. Electric cars under threat. The engine that solves EV problems. Electric vehicles, EVs, are definitely the most talked about part of how far the world will be moved or can be moved in terms of sustainable transportation systems. However, drawbacks associated with EVs remain significant. Their limited battery range, long charging times, not forgetting the costs off one end and sustainment that go into their production and disposal, have left space for some battered alternatives. Enter Koenigsegg's audacious answer, the Lightspeed Freevalve engine. This innovative internal combustion engine not just competes with electric cars in terms of efficiency and emissions, but proves the most critical weaknesses by a very realistic and flexible solution. One of the most restricting areas of limitation that cuts across EVs is a charging infrastructure that is poorly existent and unevenly spread across the globe. Operating with fuels presently available in the form of ethanol, methanol, or their synthetic alternatives, the Lightspeed engine avoids this whammy altogether. These fuels can be produced sustainably and therefore lower the carbon footprint shift without huge infrastructure changes. In area charges, the Lightspeed engine readily provides a solution that offers a solution for areas with limited or no charging network. The other important aspect is the environment issue, related to mining and producing rare earth materials to drive EV batteries. Koenigsegg's engine cuts off that dependency completely and opens the way for sustainable transportation without putting that ecological question mark over its use through lithium, cobalt, and nickel extraction. The Lightspeed engine avoids what many see as one of the main criticisms of the EV industry: the high level of environmental responsibility while focusing on cleaner combustion and renewable fuel options. It is more than just filling the gap left by EVs. Koenigsegg's vision for the Lightspeed Freevalve engine itself. The engine possesses unparalleled versatility and performance, thereby promising an exciting alternative with the least compromise. It turns enticements in more practical and environmental limitations that have kept EVs at bay for consumers and industry leaders alike. It opens a path toward an entirely new era in sustainable innovation. Furthermore, the Lightspeed Freevalve engine not only challenges the current limitations of electric vehicles, but also offers a practical solution for industries and regions where EV adoption faces significant hurdles. With its ability to run on various fuels, it bypasses the heavy reliance on rare earth materials required for battery production, offering a more flexible and cost-effective alternative. This versatility makes it particularly appealing for commercial fleets, rural areas, and developing markets where electric vehicle infrastructure is lacking. By providing a cleaner, more efficient alternative to traditional combustion engines, the Lightspeed engine has the potential to become a cornerstone in the global push for sustainable transportation, helping to bridge the gap between current systems and a future where innovation, environmental responsibility, and accessibility go hand in hand. Live demonstration. Proof of power. In an impressive live demonstration, the Lightspeed Freevalve engine has shown its true ability. The engine roared before a crowd of automotive experts, insiders, and journalists, indicating that its strength was not solely theoretical. Mounted on a test vehicle, it delivered acceleration and torque levels comparable to leading electric hypercars. The engine sound, precision, and responsiveness made the room probe over what internal combustion can really do today. At the event, the Koenigsegg team conducted a whole lot of real-world performance tests, and finally put the Lightspeed engine against traditional combustion engines and even state-of-the-art electric powertrains. The Lightspeed engine proved its capabilities. It exceeded conventional internal combustion engines in terms of fuel efficiency and emissions, matched or exceeded electric powertrains in power and speed, and that with a most unexpected accent. Fuel consumption figures that exceeded expectations for an internal combustion engine of its class. Impressions were visible on the attendees' faces, some outrightly declaring it a paradigm shift in their perception of combustion technology. But more than power, what really made the demonstration excellent was versatility. The Lightspeed engine, it turned out, was able to adapt to different kinds of fuels, ethanol, methanol, and syn fuels, all able to be utilized in this engine that more than proved its practical high-performance end usage while addressing the mobility challenges associated with electric vehicles. Those present had participated in a showcase demonstrating how that could very well happen in a reliable, high-end, sustainable performance. The audience buzzed with excitement at the end of the demonstration. Suddenly, skeptics turned believers while viewing the Lightspeed engine challenged the established thinking about the future of transport. Koenigsegg's futuristic vision was no longer fiction. It had all become reality, roaring and capable of changing the entire automotive world. One thing could be easily said at the end of the show. This engine was destined to become a benchmark in the automotive environment for innovation, performance, and sustainability. As the event concluded, the buzz of excitement lingered, with many attendees acknowledging that the Lightspeed Freevalve engine had not only proven its technical prowess, but also opened the door to a future where sustainable performance is the norm, not the exception. The demonstration was more than just an unveiling. It was a bold statement that internal combustion technology could still evolve and thrive in a world increasingly focused on sustainability. Koenigsegg's vision was clear. Innovation in automotive engineering doesn't have to mean abandoning tradition. By blending cutting-edge technology with the soul of driving, the Lightspeed engine sets the stage for a new era in which performance, efficiency, and environmental responsibility are seamlessly integrated, forever changing the automotive landscape. Beyond hypercars, a versatile solution. While the Lightspeed Freevalve engine was designed mainly for Koenigsegg's hypercars, it is likely to be adapted elsewhere too. Its small size and light weight, together with adaptability to different fuels, make it amenable to countless applications in automobiles. If that is powering everyday personal cars, commercial trucks, or even public transport fleets, the Lightspeed engine is a good, practical, scalable solution for industries suddenly facing the challenge of transitioning to sustainable technologies. One of the most fascinating features of the engine is that it has a potential for running on different types of fuels, such as ethanol, methanol, and synthetic fuels. Thus, it would function competitively well in countries that do not have electric vehicle infrastructures, because it offers an alternative to regions where power may not be very available. In countries where an established fuel distribution network exists, the Lightspeed engine has readied the ground for minimal emissions without requiring the costly and complex process of developing widespread electrification. Aside from new models, the Lightspeed engine is also potentially adaptable for retrofitting older models and may allow car enthusiasts to have their older vehicles modernized with this cutting-edge powertrain, thus retaining heritage and emotive connections to the car while meeting present-day environmental aspirations. This could automatically bring life back to many existing fleets to create opportunities for a greener future without forcing motorists to part with their beloved vehicles. Koenigsegg has entered into this vision because, according to him, it is much beyond creating one more internal combustion engine. It is all about re-establishing its role in a sustainable future. The Lightspeed engine shows that there is still a good future for engineering in combustion technology by providing something that would satisfy high performance, versatility, and environmental responsibility. It is a bold move in making advanced automotive solutions democratized, in making them reach larger customers and users worldwide. Moreover, the versatility of the light-speed Freevalve engine positions it as a critical player in the future of transportation, not just in personal vehicles, but across various industries. Its potential to run on multiple fuel types makes it a resilient solution for regions facing energy insecurity or insufficient EV infrastructure. By reducing dependence on fossil fuels and rare earth materials, the engine offers a sustainable alternative that could help alleviate some of the environmental burdens associated with both traditional combustion engines and electric vehicles. Whether in rural areas with limited access to charging stations or in commercial fleets seeking cost-effective green alternatives, the Lightspeed engine has the potential to revolutionize how we think about sustainable mobility, offering a flexible, efficient, and eco-friendly option for diverse applications. The versatility of this engine is no accident. It's the product of a bold vision. But who is the mastermind daring to rewrite the rules of the automotive world? Let's uncover the story. Inside the mind of a maverick Christian, von Koenigsegg is not just a chief executive officer. He is a disruptor and visionary who has carved out a space redefining automotive experiences and challenging industry norms. Innovating and forward-looking in his thinking, Koenigsegg has built his company into a niche innovator in high-performance vehicles with grounds of breaking all boundaries. His greatest creation is the Lightspeed Freevalve engine, and that's just the latest submission to his creed conviction that sustainability and high performance can go hand in hand without compromise. Koenigsegg is also famous for his engineering precision with crazy imagination. While other automakers have bowed to the electric vehicle revolution entirely, Koenigsegg still chooses to swim against the trend that, as far as he is concerned, a more sustainable future is born. According to him, the emerging trends in mobility do not have to be in the norm, but rather have a new tale written about it. That in somehow keeping the raw thrills of driving while making place for environmental challenges of today. This contrarian stance has established him as a maverick in an increasingly conformist industry. The success of Koenigsegg derives not only from a personal ingenuity, but also from innovations that have transformed the company itself. He has, since childhood, been fascinated and inspired by the intricate and sometimes breathtaking blending between mechanical workings and the precision of art. A fascination that remains influencing in every project that Koenigsegg carries out today and to come. Under such leadership, therefore, Koenigsegg has led pioneering groundbreaking technologies like carbon fiber monocoques and the world's first fully homologated camless engine. With the Lightspeed engine, internal combustion has been rethought, and the role of internal combustion in a rapidly electrifying world has been pushed beyond the traditional boundaries. This is not better engines to Christian von Koenigsegg. It's all about rewriting rules in the game. For him, it's more about the experience or legacy that connects the past and future than about making machines. With the Lightspeed Freevalve engine, he once more proved that innovation does not always entail the abandonment of tradition. It can be reinvented in ways that we would never have dreamed possible. Koenigsegg's commitment to pushing the boundaries of automotive technology is not just about engineering excellence, but about challenging the very definition of what a car can be. His focus on combining cutting-edge innovation with a deep respect for the heritage of driving has earned him a reputation as one of the most influential figures in the automotive world. With the Lightspeed Freevalve engine, Koenigsegg is not just creating a better internal combustion engine. He's creating a future where sustainability and performance are not opposing forces, but complementary ideals. His work has reshaped how we think about automotive engineering, proving that the future of driving doesn't have to be silent or sterile. It can be exhilarating, bold, and environmentally responsible. Industry implications: a new path for automakers. The automotive world has been shaken by the revealing of the Lightspeed Freevalve engine by Koenigsegg, disrupting the path of an entire industry that has sunk heavily into moving towards electrification. For years running, to challenge the prevailing narrative of electric vehicles as the inevitable future of transports, automakers have all but resource shifted into battery technology, production, and charging infrastructures as needed throughout. Engine debuting creates such a lure that it challenges the entire industry to rethink the part played by internal combustion technology in a sustainable future. In such a scenario, a critical question stands tall for full electrifying automakers. Are there still rooms for modern internal combustion engines right in the fields of a carbon-conscious market? With the Lightspeed engine, showing that internal combustion has the prospect of evolving within the lines of requirements for modern efficiencies and emissions, and at no point under performance, this redefinition could extend to strategy revisits, especially to companies whose history is rich with internal combustion engineering. Companies that have been torn about a full install approach to EVs like Toyota with its hybrids may potentially view the above innovations by Koenigsegg as inciting justification. Hypercars have still great implications beyond their contrivances, as mass market and commercial vehicles would also feel it. The Lightspeed engine would become another bridge technology while the world develops renewable energy infrastructure cleaner, more versatile solutions. But because of its flexibility with all kinds of fuels, this engine becomes an appealing option for challenging conditions where EV adoption logistics is already complicated in terms of charging networks or power grid limitations. An engine that could redefine possibilities across varying market segments, passenger cars, trucks, and even buses, will appeal to everyone. It presents difficulties for policymakers and regulators in the face of Koenigsegg's breakthrough that has now quite upset the electric-first mindset so much of transportation policy today. Maybe the promise of this engine to the environment will encourage governments further to adopt a more technology-neutral approach to stimulate innovation for multiple platforms instead of favoring only one solution. This would then mean the beginning of a more diverse and inclusive automotive future, in which electrification would be accompanied by innovations in advanced internal combustion, hydrogen, and hybrid technologies. In this transformation, Koenigsegg's engine could inspire new approaches to sustainability, while preserving passion and versatility in the automotive world. As the Lightspeed Freevalve engine continues to generate buzz, its potential impact stretches beyond just the automotive industry. The flexibility of the engine, combined with its high performance and low environmental impact, could also influence global energy strategies. By offering a viable alternative to both traditional fossil fuels and the challenges of electric vehicle infrastructure, the engine could help diversify energy consumption on a global scale. This diversification could reduce geopolitical tensions associated with the dependence on specific resources like lithium and cobalt, while simultaneously promoting cleaner, more sustainable energy solutions. The broader implications of this engine's success could spark a shift in global transportation policies, encouraging a more balanced, forward-thinking approach to sustainable mobility, one where innovation across multiple energy platforms is embraced, not restricted to just one. Challenges and skepticism. Even though there are tall expectations set on the Lightspeed Freevalve engine, the road ahead has its own bumps and grinds. Koenigsegg is famed for producing ultra-luxury cars with a scintilla of their units sold worldwide. Going on from here, it would be a mammoth task scaling production on such a cutting-edge engine. It would need an investment of mammoth proportions, establishment of new supply chains, and partnerships with larger car makers to make the engine amenable to the production process capable of being mass-marketed. Such logistical and financial hurdles might delay its transition beyond niche markets for this innovation, making skeptics wonder if it would ever go beyond that. Those hurdles are of a very different kind too. The electrification of vehicles has necessitated significant government investment throughout the world, making interventions in terms of incentives and benefits in such a way as to favor the battery-powered vehicle. Convincing the regulators to accept advanced internal combustion engines, even when they are supposed to be greener, may prove much harder where the policy environment holds combustion technology as bordering on obsolete. Without widespread regulatory incentives, the Lightspeed engine may fail to make headway into markets that are aggressively eliminating internal combustion engines from their economies. Also, critics may question the proponents' claims that the Lightspeed engine is a green alternative, because the highly reduced emission levels compared to conventional combustion engines allow that there is still larger pollutant combustion involved, even when assessing the renewability status of the fuel. This suggests that according to one argument, such adoption may delay the full transition to completely renewable energy solutions. Therefore, in this sense, a certain dilution of the urgency with which climate change would be tackled is expected to occur. Consumer adoption remains yet another crucial element. The reality is that the automotive sector increasingly inclined towards EVs, not necessarily because of environmental reasons, but also because of convenience and technology innovations. It would not be easy to convert much of the fast-growing base of tradition-holding freaks who believe in the electrification of the future to this new kind of internal combustion engine. Finally, however, the Lightspeed Freevalve engine must do more than outshine EVs in performance comparisons. It will also need to win over nay-skeptics, including policymakers, environmental advocates, and consumers, on the way into the new automotive environment. The cultural impact, preserving the soul of driving, the song of an engine, the whirring of its gears as they shift, and feeling the very pulse of driving have been that which has characterized the automotive culture for over a century. As this culture now has electric vehicles coming much into their fold, many passionate motor enthusiasts fear losing such a strong emotional connection to their machines. The Lightspeed Freevalve engine is here to address such concerns. It retains the auditory and tactile appeal of combustion engines while meeting modern efficiency and sustainability demands. This indeed offers a pragmatic option to those who are enthusiastic about the difference and performance. More than the silent swooshing nature of EVs, the Lightspeed engine provides the rich sound and mechanical feedback that most consider the very heartbeat of driving. This is not just nostalgia. Far beyond that, because the relationship is between driver and machine. Koenigsegg was able to marry advanced engineering with the spirit of traditional automotive design. In this way, a powertrain is created that holds the spirit of internal combustion without compromising the evolution. Indeed, it lets us believe in the possibility of sustainability without much compromise on passion. Its effect is felt beyond the individual driving experience. A symbol of choice in an increasingly EV-centric market, Koenigsegg legitimizes the existence of a viable alternative to the argument that electrification must denote the end of the combustion technology. For enthusiasts, it attests to their love for the old driving dynamics and justifies the fact that progress can pay homage to the past rather than erase it. In fact, the Lightspeed Freevalve engine is not just an advancement in technique, but actually the preservation of heritage in the automobile. It serves to remind an electrifying world that there is still scope for innovation that celebrates the pleasures of driving. For car lovers across the globe, this engine preserves the soul of the automobile as we progress into a more sustainable future. Beyond preserving the traditional driving experience, the Lightspeed Freevalve engine represents a new era of automotive innovation, where sustainability and performance go hand in hand. By offering a solution that balances the best aspects of internal combustion with modern environmental standards, it provides a glimpse into a future where drivers don't have to choose between passion and responsibility. The engine's ability to run on renewable fuels further reinforces its role in reducing the ecological impact of transportation, proving that the love for driving can coexist with a commitment to a greener planet. In a world rapidly embracing electric mobility, the Lightspeed engine offers a bold statement that the spirit of the automobile is alive, evolving, and ready to meet the challenges of the future. Preserving the soul of driving is just the beginning. What if the future of mobility didn't have to choose between tradition and innovation? The answer lies ahead. The future of mobility, a call for diversity. The coming forth of the Lightspeed Freevalve engine by Koenigsegg is more than just a milestone in technology. It is a challenge to the singular obsession of the automotive industry with electrification. It has been a long time since the solution to sustainability has been power batteries and electric vehicles for consumers. But Koenigsegg's vision calls for a broader approach because there are diverse pathways, including advanced forms of internal combustion engines, that will address the many problems of this world with transport and environment. It opens opportunities for hybridized approaches exploiting strengths of technological combinations. Lightspeed engine has the potential to supplement cleaner combustion pathways with electric vehicles, hydrogen fuel cells, and emerging technologies by its operation with renewable fuels. Such coverage opens not only ecological greenness, but also introduces resilience in the global supply chain by reducing dependence on scarce resources of lithium, cobalt, and the like. A more inclusive approach prevents mobility solutions from becoming hostage to the failings of any one technology. Flexible, troubleshootable electric vehicles may seem to be the vision that sustained Koenigsegg, but it's really much broader. It's about extending the throw of the net into alternative shapes of sustainable innovation. The suggestion of a rich tapestry of solutions in the mix implies a pro. Develop transport technologies adapted to the diverse types of infrastructures they are going to be employed and used in. For example, while EVs would excel in cities with extensive networks of chargers, the Lightspeed engine would be a substitute for places where such installations do not exist, offering a practical and inclusive solution to global transportation challenges. A future in mobility focused on flexibility has to expand innovative solutions under adopted contexts and conditions. The Lightspeed Freevalve engine reminds us that all progress need not be synonymous with abandonment, but could merely be redefined to include the realities of modernity. Progressive in these terms, Koenigsegg's birthright technology, while much more evolved than those of others, continues to push its envelope and redefine what conceivable is in the meaning of a sustainable future. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button for more groundbreaking stories. And don't stop here. Click on the next video on your screen to keep exploring the future of innovation. See you there.